As of this weekend, spring 2022 anime has pretty much wrapped up the majority of the series. Looking at the lineup, we actually had a pretty good season with a lot of passion within it. We have Spy X Family wrapping up its first 12 episodes that took the community by storm and will return in the fall with a second core. Love is War going off with an epic cliffhanger with Komi can't communicate and Shikamori isn't just a cutie, also filling in with those slice-of-life romance stories. Aoashi giving us the soccer journey the sports section needed, Shield Hero having an overall okay season, Summertime Rendering giving us that dark mystery good shit, and Tomodachi Game completely blowing my expectations away with a Squid Games turn into a deadly amount of depth. As we all know, fall is looking to be that season of the year with just a sheer amount of anticipated anime. Of course, before we reach there, we gotta get through summer, and after looking at what's to come in July, we arrive at my watch list. So today, let's once again go down my list and give you guys some recommendations for what I plan to watch for summer of anime 2022. Now before I get into the usual ramblings, if you could, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on notifications to get notified for all future uploads. Now to begin the list comes Dr. Stone Ryusui, an upcoming TV special for the Dr. Stone series serving as the bridge for season 2 and 3, introducing a character that desires it all. As a manga reader, I can say that season 3 should be one of the best seasons for the entire series. Ryusui is the upcoming character that's going to make a lot of the good stuff happen and plays a huge part in getting the gears turning for our main crew. Dr. Stone overall has had a pretty blessed adaptation. I genuinely don't have any complaints outside of the content written itself. Given the amount of time between each season, I'm sure the streak will continue, and hopefully it won't take long for us to continue the journey within the anime. Moving along, we have the light novel series that was almost deemed to never to return with Classroom the Elite Season 2. I binged Season 1 about a year or so ago, and the series was very fun in the sense of the constant looming mind games amongst the different classes, all aiming to be the top dogs. Ayana Koji and his hidden agenda being one of the biggest cliffhangers back in Season 1 definitely warranted a Season 2, but for years the series went radio silent. With the recent trailer not only showing the improvement in quality now, given the amount of time that's passed, and the announcement of a third season in 2023, things are once again looking very good for the series. A ton of new characters in the trailer as well, which means a lot of new enemies and allies, and the mind games will return once more. Light novel series have been dominating recently from Mushoku Tensei to the 86, and if this adaptation is done properly this time around, Classroom the Elite is gonna join that dominating lineup. Speaking of light novel series, we also have another season of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon or Danmachi. Last season was one of the best in my opinion, with a conflict that shook the world by storm with a pretty intense finale. The monsters being friendly dilemma caused Bell and his familia to wage a battle on society's laws itself, and even brought an insane rematch to send off the season. The trailer shows we are going back to the dungeon with a new adventure at hand. I've seen a lot of comments from light novel readers saying that this arc is actually pretty good, so hopefully the adaptation holds up in respect to the content. I'm always down for another grind season for as long as there's new loot, new lore, and of course new abilities. Now it's never a new season of anime without one isekai that looks pretty promising, and this year comes my Isekai Life. This isekai looks like it can be pretty good. We got slimes, a pretty strong looking protagonist, seemingly all the good stuff we like about a grind and gaining new abilities, and some cool looking shots from the trailer. I'm not too sure what to expect, but I'm not expecting this to be a complete copy of the usual OP isekai stuff. Hopefully the content and the story can hold up and differentiate itself amongst its isekai peers. Now of course, one series that people will definitely be talking about and has the potential to be the best this season is Made in the Abyss Season 2. Now I myself have not watched Made in the Abyss yet, and I plan to within the next 2 weeks. However, there is no way I can forget the videos and conversations that were going on in the anime community back in Season 1. There was so much positive conversation around the first season in the movie, with the series overall being positively regarded for its story. I'm looking forward to diving into this grand fantasy world, the journey behind it, and learning just what's going down in the abyss. I also heard there's a really tragic episode somewhere within the first season, so I'll be making sure to tweet my thoughts out once I get to it. Last on my list, we have the upcoming vampire series called The Night. This is one series that I know nothing about as well, but the announcement on Twitter got some very well received traction. Coming off Vanitas no Carte, I'm vibing with the vampire genre right now, and hopefully this one holds up as well. The anime will be done by Studio Leiden Films, and the trailer is giving me the impression they plan to make things look pretty lively with the art and scenery of the city that looks to be explored at night. Plus, it's got the romance tag, and who can say no to some classic undying romance. Now of course, with this season I will also be continuing to watch Aoashi and Summertime Rendering, who both have longer episode counts in comparison to a lot of their peers in spring. And with that, it's pretty much gonna bring me to the end of my watch list. Of course, I still plan to keep my ears open to hear the reception from many other series out this season, and I'll make sure to tweet about them if I start them. Now if you can, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you are planning to watch for the upcoming summer of 2022 anime. As always, thank you for watching, stay cool out there, and I will catch you guys in the next video.